All right, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? All right, so today we're eating some fried chicken and JoJo's. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. Even if you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us because we do like to hear from you. I'm going to say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Man. Get y'all a little piece of chicken there. Look at it. Look at it. Fried golden brown. Alright, so I got a couple sauces. This sauce that I've had for a long time that not a long time, it's not like expired or anything, but I've been meaning to try it. Huh? It's a peach Carolina Reaper wing sauce. No, you can't have none of this. It's hot. This is hot. You don't know I like peach. So did I say grace? Oh. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishments of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. You got chicken right here. Stop. It's definitely got a kick. A sweet heat type of thing. It's good. This is from Kroger. Their private selection brand, but I feel like they're gonna really eat this sauce because I feel like I'll still be seeing it. I had bought it because I thought that it was like a limited time like special deal, but I feel like it's been in the store for a while.
Your recipe?
I mean, the seasoning maybe.
Well, that's the last ketchup. Ketchup was too good. I'm sorry. Everybody knows that you use ketchup.
I was making the fried chicken. I was like, oh, I can make some JoJo's because one, I wanted to have tater tots, but we didn't have enough for everybody. So I was like, okay, well, I'll make some JoJo's because I had some leftover red skin potatoes. Well, not leftover, but some in a bag. So
y'all could have had tater tots. I wouldn't care. I would want it to potato one.
when I was making, yeah, that's why I made the JoJo's. Listen, I don't even know where I'm at. The Bubby just. With ham. Oh, I meant to try. I gotta get that other Melinda sauce I want to try. This kind of reminds me of this Carolina peach one. Reminds me of this sauce, but it's just a little spicier. You need to get another napkin.
That bone is clean as a dinosaur's bone.
I got this sauce, this Melinda's, so bright. The Melinda's spicy garlic parmesan. At the same time, I got that other wing, the what's it called? The ghost pepper wing sauce. Mm.
Mommy.
Mm.
Mommy.
Huh?
Mommy. Mommy.
Hmm?
Yeah. There you go. Now no spills or mistakes.
Mm. My favorite spicy garlic though is the spicy garlic seasoning from BW3. This one is like really, I don't know how to explain it, really tangy, you know? Like it's got some lemon in there or something, or lime. Citrusy.
I want one of those JoJo's. Oh wow. Thank you. Sweet JoJo.
And then that's my favorite like wing sauce to use. I also put some of the dried seasoning on in the batter.
Play. You really do really like that. Oh, spicy and also sticky.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not to say that everything else isn't sticky because sweet and sour sauce is sticky. I mean, sweet chili is sticky. Me too. Who's Michael?
What?
It keeps on saying Miku or something.
I got all these sauces. I don't know which one I want to use.
Just know, y'all, I use sweet and chili. She uses, what is it called? Stinger honey? I think there's.
Stinger honey garlic.
She uses stinger honey.
It was Gavin's first day of school today.
And had an exciting day. It was the best day ever. But I'm glad to be home with my family. There's this one girl in my class. She was scared to sit by everybody because, you know, of COVID.
I know that's right. I don't should just that don't mean nothing, Joe. Anybody could be scared. I feel her on that one. So you just don't know. Some people, like I said, parents, you know what I'm saying, they still out here acting like it ain't real. They not wearing masks.
Oh, she's
They're
wearing a mask.
well, I'm sure she is, I'm saying. I could understand her being scared to sit by other people because of people, not everybody wearing masks.
There are some people in our class not wearing masks. I forgot who.
I don't care what they mean. That's why you wearing a mask, cause they not, or everybody isn't.
One more joke and I'm done.
No. Bless her.
I can't wait for school tomorrow. I woke up like at 2 o'clock in the morning, right? Then I try and go back to sleep. I tell my mom that I can't go back to sleep, and she's like, well, did you try? I say, yeah. And then she said, well, try hard.
I don't remember saying that.
You did. Then I went back to sleep. Well, I didn't actually go all the way back to sleep. I was up the whole entire night. Well, actually the whole entire morning. But you get what I mean.
So you ain't go back to sleep?
I could. I was sitting there thinking, like, closing my eyes, like, for a long time, longer than I usually do. For a minute, I just stare off into where the light is at. Like, where my room door is. And then I turn the other way, go to sleep. But there was no light in the hallway, so I couldn't do that. So I just turned over and tried to go to sleep, but it didn't work.
I'm shaking my head because the bubby stuffed a whole bunch of food.
Shower.
JoJo's was good. If you are not familiar with JoJo's, you basically just cook them like you would cook fried chicken. So, I was already cooking fried chicken. Had the batter, so I just dumped my fries in there.
Thank you, Mom, for the food. Love you.
Love you too. Y'all really seemed to enjoy my story time yesterday during the challenge video. And while I was telling P. Davis that I hope I remember to tell y'all another thing that the toxic team lead did. And I might have said this in the video before, but so dude, my coworker, teammate, his wife was in another city, like has been in another city. We're basically living in another city for like the past 2 years because she's been going to grad school to be a physician assistant. And so he's had to travel like back and forth, to, hang out with her, chill with her, whatever. Like they literally have been, basically, she been living in 2 places and he's been traveling to see her, or she come back here or whatever. So, in the wintertime, this past year, something happened. I I don't know if she got into, I don't think she got into an accident, but she got like stuck on the freeway. It was like a really heavily snowy city, so she got stuck on the freeway. And so, and I think it happened, I don't think it happened during the workday. Whatever time it happened, he was like, I think he, and mind you, this was at a time where we didn't really have, we might have had stuff come and due, but it wasn't like soon. It wasn't like, yeah. And what he had was over my apartment to get some documents signed or whatever. So, you know, he told her team lead that he was going to the city to the different city to, you know, see about his wife or whatever, because she's stuck and stuff. And the team lead gonna say, well, can't her parents go and get her or whatever? And he like, I don't know. I think he just basically said, I'm logging off. I won't be in the office tomorrow. I'm going to go see about my wife. Period. But I just couldn't believe like the audacity. But I think he even went as far as like to try and explain why her parents going, like he basically is closer to her than her parents was, but explaining why you know, her parents wouldn't be going or whatever, because it just didn't make, it made more sense for him to go. But also, that's that man's wife. Like, what are you talking about? And furthermore, I didn't tell you that to get permission from you. I told you to let you know that don't check for me tomorrow because I won't be in the office. I'm going to go see about my wife. Like, we were shocked and appalled. That definitely had to be like a, and every time like I repeated that to like my mentors and stuff like that, like people who are higher up, because I just be wanting to like bounce it off people just to see if I'm tripping or not. Because when I, you know, I may think something crazy, but you know, I could be thinking I could be wrong or whatever. But every time I said that to somebody, they was like, yeah, he probably need to, you know, check with, you know, associate relations, like HR, like say something about that, because that was a whole violation, overstepping the boundaries and whatnot. I was just like, that was so crazy to me. Like, how you gonna tell me how to conduct myself and do what I need to do for my family? That wasn't for you to tell me nothing. I was telling you because I don't need to be in the office. But the point of that was that this was at a time where we wasn't even scheduled to, he was still going in the office. I think mostly because it was easier for him to go in the office. His wife wasn't here and he might have been bored. That probably just was something for him to do or whatever. I don't know, but he was in the office all the time, but he didn't need to be. It wasn't like he was supposed to be in there. And low key, I mean, we had clearance, like special clearance to go in the office because some of our work, we need to be in the building to like physically mail off documents and stuff. And so I didn't get that clearance. I think the team lead might have got the clearance too or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, it was just like she was tripping that he wasn't going to be there the next day. It's just like, girl, this work going to be here. Either if you feel so bad, I mean, you know, feel some type of way about it, then you go in and do what need to be done. But as for me and my house, we won't be there tomorrow. Don't even look for me. But that's just more of how she be having us effed up. And it's just like, she about to get married. And I would hope that her husband wouldn't, you know, be like, oh, well, ask your parents if she get in a bind or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, girl, what are you talking about? I was so annoyed. And then, and I think I might have told y'all this before. I'm going to have to start my camera over again, but around the same time, our manager overstepped her boundaries to me anyway. I feel like she just definitely crossed the line. You know, and mostly I think, I mean, a part of it I do think is my fault because I, you know, overshared, you know, things about my personal life or whatever. Specifically the fact that my sister-in-law keeps the bubs like or, you know, had said that she would keep the bubby or whatever whenever I needed to go back to work, because she was already at home with her kids anyway, and she didn't mind. And so she was doing that when I got off of maternity leave and I first went back to work. But then, you know, we got sent home and stuff like that. And then my brother went on deployment and stuff. And so that kind of just really worked out because, you know, she, you know, by herself or whatever. I mean, you know, with 3 kids, I wasn't trying to add my kid to her load, and she's running multiple businesses. Like, no, I'm not doing that. So it was a blessing that I was able to be home, you know what I'm saying, and didn't need the childcare at the time. So my manager gonna say she had asked about, you know, people's return to work plans and what you plan, like, you know, what your plans was and stuff. She was just like, yeah. Quick question, you know, just wondering what your plan was for the boys when you go back to work or whatever. And I was like, if I'm not at work, they're going to be at home. And she was like, oh, okay, because I think the expectation was that everybody should have childcare or whatever for their kids and stuff. And when I tell y'all, I said, what? Like, and I said, you know, I understand that, you know, I told her, I was like, you know, hold on, I got it. So yeah, I told her, I was sorry, I had to restart my camera. So I told her, I was like, yeah, I understand that, you know, you are just the messenger or whatever. However, I do feel uncomfortable with you saying that or whatever. I think that that's crossing the line, because how I manage my household, I was like, you know, how I manage my household should be none of the company's concern. What y'all should be concerned with is whether or not I'm completing my work while I'm at home. Now, if I could see if, you know, I wasn't producing the work product that is expected of me or whatever while I've been at home, and maybe I've explained that, you know, my kids, or maybe I've used them as an excuse, well, maybe you know, whatever. That's not been the case. Like, my kids are not a distraction or whatever, and I've been, you never had to worry about me turning anything late or whatever, or just not doing or not working, period. Like, no, I have certainly gotten what I needed to get done. I've gotten what I need to get done despite despite the fact that, yes, my kids are at home or whatever. And furthermore, if y'all want people's kids at daycare or whatever, are you providing free childcare? And I mean free, not discounted, not I shouldn't pay anything if you are concerned about my kids being home while I'm at work. And I think that I had asked mentors and higher ups, you know, again, was I tripping, you know, or about what was said or whatever. And they were like, one person said that definitely was again another crossing of a line, and I should bring it up to HR or whatever. And then another one was, you know, she said that once upon a time in the work from home policy, it did state that, like, basically saying that, you know, working from home should never be a substitute for childcare or whatever, and that your work environment should be free of distraction, basically. But why are only kids singled out? Like, you know, people got pets at home that could be a distraction or whatever. Like, I mean, plenty of, you know, pet is like another kid or whatever. What about people who are taking care of elderly relatives and all that other good stuff? Like, plenty of reasons why people are working from home, and the fact that they make exceptions when they want to make exceptions. Like, I had attended some event, and this lady basically was saying that she went to work from home so that she could be at home with her kids. Like, so, I mean, what's the problem with me having my kids at home? Like, y'all, again, you know, exceptions are made for who exceptions want to be made for. And I was just, and she was like, oh, okay, well, I've given your concerns to her manager at the AVP, and she's like, and the AVP and or HR will reach out to me. Y'all ain't heard nothing since. And this happened at the end of, when was we supposed to go back to work? Maybe it happened earlier this year. It happened earlier this year, and I haven't heard anything after that, since that or whatever. And I'm just like, but they know they don't want to touch that though, because no, don't even roll down that road, because then if you gonna say that to me, then I need to see it company wide. Okay, everybody need to be held to the same standard, not just trying to push that off on me. And then watch how people react when y'all try to do that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I feel like also, you know, circumstances have changed or whatever, and like again, you know, I don't know. They just need to get with the times, honestly. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But yeah, so I thought that was like, they just, I'm telling y'all, they really be having us effed up. But when she sent that message to me, I said, girl, what? Like the dude, the press conference, I keep forgetting. I think his name is something Russell or Russell, what? I don't know. Russell Westbrook, and I actually think I got that meme, so I might insert that. Yeah. So anywho, I was just like, yeah, she definitely tried it for sure. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm just like, okay, if y'all want my kids to be at daycare, then you know, pay for daycare, and then I'll send them. But also, you know, another thing I was going to say, because I think I still got it written up. I wrote up something just in case, you know what I'm saying, HR came at me with anything, or my AVP came at me with anything. Like, furthermore, you know what I'm saying, like, what happens if something happened to my kids? Y'all gonna care if they, you know, something happens to them as a result of being around other children whose parents, you know, again, don't believe that COVID is real, aren't vaccinated, you know, catch the virus, still send their kids to school, to daycare, because you know it happens. I'm guilty. I've sent Gavin to school and or daycare with him having a fever, not like anything contagious or anything, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I tried to give him some fever reducer, hopefully it worked for the whole day. So yeah, I mean, and because of pressures of needing to be at work, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so, yeah, we're not doing that. So I'm just like, you know, I care, you know, I'm the one person that's going to be left devastated and only caring about y'all going to move on with y'all day if something happened to my kids. But I'm going to have to live with that or whatever. We are still in a pandemic, and they was operating in a space of like, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that was another thing, girl. Y'all, I had everything. I had a little case written up. Okay. So needless to say, they didn't come for me on that front. And again, you know, team lead just had my man's all the way effed up, and I just could not believe she said. I'm just like, girl, yeah. But I was just annoyed with my manager. It's just like, we don't tell you this stuff for you to make a decision. Like, you can make a decision about work stuff if I come to you and ask you a question. I'm telling you this is what's happening. And that's funny. That just reminded me of Simeon. She said that her part-time job, she had put in a request for PTO or whatever, and I guess it was denied, or it said that she needed to see a manager or whatever. So she goes to the manager and she's like, hey, I tried to put this day in and it said to come to you, and they were like, well, probably just have too many people off that day or something like that. And she was like, well, you know, I won't be here. I'll be out of town. Somebody, you know, whatever the occasion is. And the manager was like, okay, well, we'll see what we can do. She was like, okay, well, I won't be here. Have a good night. Like, it's not a suggestion. I'm going to be gone. So you need to figure it out. I think she said, plan accordingly. Like, for real. Anywho, I'm rant over. I'm done with that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. Peace out.